Okay, so I missed out, I think, day 4, and I'm filming this at the start of day 5, so I'll film another video later on. So the video, the topic I'm talking about today is something that I introduced to my thinking a while ago, which is that the comeback is always greater than the setback. And this thing, when you say relapse on certain behaviors, so you know the last video was about when you're tired, do nothing. That exact same night, I think I slept about 4 hours 45 minutes after having a massive day. After having a massive day where I was up really early, went to bed really late, and I barely slept, and I was so tired, and it was a Sunday, so I'm like, oh, you know what, like, I'll watch a bit of this, I'll watch a bit of that. Even though I should have been asleep, I spent the whole day awake pretty much just watching videos, had a little nap whilst watching a video, woke up, kept watching videos. And what it does to me, at least, I know it's, again, it seems as if I'm being overly strict, but I know how I respond to stuff, and it's like, if I get in that kind of lethargic derp state, my brain will kind of tune out anything else, any proactive thought, and I won't be able to switch it back that easily, right? Again, there's time for rest, but what I'm looking for myself is proactive rest, because I find that if I do the normal derping out, watching TV, this, that, the other thing, it bleeds into the time when I don't need to rest, where what I decided to do for myself was just to tune out everything by tuning into myself, aka not watching stuff, close my eyes, even just laying in bed staring at a wall. That's more proactive for me. I feel ready to go again. If I go to the other thing, I tap into my dopamine system, I exploit it, and then it's harder for me to then get back into go mode. That's why I didn't upload the video yesterday, right? And what accompanies this kind of letting down is you're not doing what you said you're going to do. There's a lot of guilt and a lot of shame, right? Guilt is, the way I understand guilt and shame is, guilt is what you can't do for other people. So say right here, I said to my 0 viewers, hey, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. I said to, say, my mom or my friends, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. If I don't do it, I don't live up to their expectations of me, which, is something I placed on myself by saying it, right? That's what guilt is. Shame is you not living up to your own expectations. So guilt, say your dad is like, oh, you need to be a great footballer, and then you're crap at football or something. It's like, oh, I feel so guilty, internal feeling of guilt. Shame is when you say, I have my own value system and I betrayed it. That's probably a lot worse, right? And that's what I feel quite a bit. I have a big capacity to feel shame and guilt when I don't do the things I think I should be doing, especially shame, right? I set out a bunch of principles I want to live by, things I want to get done, I don't do it. And then what happens is the shame is so great that it's actually, was never that productive in the first place, but I put so much shame on myself, it's really unproductive, and I can nuke myself because that shame is so great. I then want to keep watching videos. Again, this is all unconscious. This is just something I'm finally able to articulate because I've been conscious enough of it. So if I say don't do what I say I'm meant to do, I then, especially like by dopamine, watching so much dopamine, not locking into work, I'll then watch more dopamine, I'll watch more stuff and use dopamine more so as to not feel bad about the fact I'm doing it. And you see, it's like it's a negative, say, death spiral, right? Where am I going with this? The whole point is, even today, I woke up and I was a bit like, fuck, man, like, I fucked up the day. And then I thought, that's a great that's a great way to get the ball rolling again, is that by talking about what's happening to me right now. There's so much shame, I get into that kind of dense energy where I'm like, oh, what's the point of that? What's the point of this? I already messed up 4 days in, blah, 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 blah. So, okay, you messed up 4 days in, but the comeback's greater than the setback. You're gonna make 2 videos today, and you're actually gonna reflect on why it is you didn't get the video done that day. And it's a big thing, which is the last video plus this video, which is, when you're tired, do not trust yourself. You're not working in your best interest. You need to go to sleep, you need to recharge, you need to get the energy and vitality you need to do what you want to do, to even think properly. From there, just know, if you do ever mess up, the comeback's always greater than the setback. You don't get anything out of continually beating yourself up. So with that all being said, I feel great. I feel recharged today. I got a bit of an injury, but I'm all good, and I'm gonna go smash today out. So yeah, that's the comeback is always greater than the setback. That's the only mindset you can have, because beating yourself up unnecessarily never works.